After the age of 60, your legs are under attack. Every single year, you are losing up to 3% of your muscle strength, a silent decline that experts call the mobility trap. If you do nothing, by this time next year, your legs will be 3% weaker, and in 5 years, you could be 15% closer to losing your independence forever. But what if I told you there's a single movement ranked #1 by researchers at Yale and the Mayo Clinic that can reverse an entire decade of muscle loss in just 12 weeks? Today, we are breaking down the 7 essential movements that stop the clock. If you want to know the one exercise that stunningly reduced fall risk by 50% in clinical trials, you need to watch until the very end. Your freedom depends on what you do in the next 20 minutes. Welcome to Senior Secrets. Today, we are tackling a topic that is often ignored by general fitness gurus, but is life or death for those of us over 60, leg strength. Here is a fact that might shock you. A study published in the Journal of Gerontology followed over 1,800 adults for 5 years and found something alarming. Those who lost the most leg strength were 3.6 times more likely to experience severe mobility disability. We aren't just talking about not being able to go on a hike, we're talking about not being able to walk across your own living room or climb the stairs to your bedroom without help. But here is the mystery cotton, the secret the medical community doesn't tell you often enough. This muscle loss is not inevitable. It is not just part of aging. Research from the University of Pittsburgh discovered that adults in their 70s and 80s who performed specific targeted movements didn't just stop the decline, they gained back a decade of lost function. The problem isn't your age, the problem is a condition called sarcopenia. When you stop challenging your muscles, your body sends a message that they are no longer needed. Your body then begins breaking them down for energy. However, a landmark study from Harvard Medical School proved that adults over 65 who performed the right exercises 3 times a week increased their leg strength by 113% in just 12 weeks. That is more than double their original strength. Today, we are ranking 7 exercises from helpful to absolutely essential. Before we dive into number 7, let us know in the comments, how old are you and where are you watching from? We read every single comment, and your story helps this community grow stronger. Exercise number 7, the seated leg raise. Now, you might look at this and think, lifting my leg while sitting in a chair? How can that possibly help? But science says otherwise. This exercise targets the hip flexors and the quadriceps in a way that directly translates to your walking speed. The Archives of Physical Medicine and Rehabilitation tested this on adults aged 65 to 85. After 8 weeks, participants didn't just feel stronger, they improved their walking speed by 14%. How to perform it perfectly. Find a sturdy chair, do not use one with wheels. Sit with your back straight against the rest. Your knees should be at a 90-degree angle. Now, slowly, and I mean slowly, raise your right leg until it is parallel to the floor. The expert secret. Most people rush this. Research from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning found that slowing down the movement by half increased muscle activation by 28%. You should count 1, 2, 3 as you lift. Hold for 1, 2, 3, then lower for 1, 2, 3. It's that slow lowering phase that actually builds the most muscle. Perform 10 reps per leg. If you do this while watching the news every night, you will see a massive difference in your ability to get in and out of a car within 30 days.
Exercise number 6, calf raises, the unsung heroes.
Number 6 takes us to the muscles most seniors completely ignore, the calves. Your calf muscles are your push-off engines. They are what propel you forward. A study from the Journal of the American Geriatric Society examined 2,000 adults over 65 and found that those with weak calves were 2.8 times more likely to fall. The movement: stand behind your sturdy chair for balance, feet hip-width apart, slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet. Imagine there's a string pulling the top of your head toward the ceiling. Hold for 2 seconds at the top, then take 3 full seconds to lower your heels back down. The expert secret: most people rush this. Research from the Journal of Strength and Conditioning found that slowing down the movement by half increased muscle activation by 28%. Stronger calves means you can walk farther before you feel tired. It's like putting a more efficient engine in your car.
Exercise number 5. Step-ups. The stair master. Number 5. Step-ups. This movement mimics the single most difficult task for many seniors: climbing stairs. The British Journal of Sports Medicine found that seniors who did step-ups 3 times a week improved their stair climbing ability by 34% in just 4 months. They also reported significantly less knee pain. How to do it safely. Use the bottom step of your staircase. Place your entire right foot on the step. This is important. Do not let your heel hang off. Press through that right heel to lift yourself up. The common mistake: most people cheat by pushing off with their back toe. Don't do that. Your front leg should do 100% of the work. If you have to lean on the railing at first, that's fine. As you get stronger, try to just use one finger for balance. Then eventually, no hands at all. Exercise number 4. Wall sits, the endurance builder. Now we move to number 4, wall sits. This is an isometric exercise, meaning the muscle is working hard but not moving. The International Journal of Sports Medicine found that isometric holds like this produced 19% greater strength gains in older adults than traditional moving exercises. Why? Because the constant tension forces the muscle fibers to adapt rapidly. The technique: lean your back against a smooth wall. Walk your feet out about 2 feet. Slide down until your thighs are as close to parallel to the floor as you can get. Your knees must stay directly over your ankles. Never let them drift past your toes. The progression hack: start with just 20 seconds. Every week, add 5 seconds. Research from the University of New Hampshire tracked adults who did this, and after 12 weeks, they could hold it for 2 minutes. Their knee stability improved so much that those with arthritis reported significant pain relief. It's like building a natural knee brace out of your own muscle. Exercise number 3, the chair squat. Number 3 is the king of exercises, the squat. A review in Sports Medicine analyzed 47 different studies and concluded that squats are the superior exercise for overall functional ability. For us, we use the chair touch method. The steps: stand in front of a chair, feet shoulder-width apart, toes pointed slightly out. Lower your hips back like you're going to sit down. The secret: just lightly touch the seat with your backside and then immediately stand back up. Don't actually sit down and relax. That touch-and-go technique keeps the muscles engaged. The Cooper Institute found the ideal tempo for seniors is 3 seconds down, a 1-second pause at the bottom, and 2 seconds up. This 3-1-2 rhythm is the sweet spot for muscle growth. Exercise number 2, lunges, the balance corrector. We are getting close to the top spot. Number 2, lunges. Why are lunges so high on the list? Because they are unilateral. They work one leg at a time. This reveals and fixes the imbalances between your left and right sides that cause you to wobble when you walk. According to the Journal of Gerontology, seniors who do lunges have 29% better single-leg balance. The safe version: if you're worried about balance, do reverse lunges. Instead of stepping forward, which can be hard on the knees, step 1 foot backward and lower your knee toward the floor. Keep your torso upright. Use a kitchen counter for support. This movement engages your glutes, hamstrings, and core all at once. It's the ultimate anti-fall insurance policy. Exercise number 1, the sit to stand. Finally, we have reached the number 1 most important exercise for anyone over 60. This is the movement that Yale University researchers say is the strongest predictor of your independence. It is the sit to stand. In a 4-year study of 3,000 seniors, those who could not perform 5 sit-to-stands in 14 seconds were 4.2 times more likely to end up in assisted living within 3 years. That is a staggering statistic. Your ability to do this movement is literally the gatekeeper of your freedom. How to master the sit-to-stand. Sit in a firm chair. Cross your arms over your chest. Do not use your hands to push off. Lean forward until your nose is over your toes. Powerfully drive through your heels to stand up. Lower yourself back down with total control. Do not plop into the seat. The explosive secret for power. Research from the Mayo Clinic and Tufts University shows that power, strength times speed, declines even faster than pure strength. To fix this, you should stand up as fast as you safely can, then sit down slowly. This explosive rising phase trains your nervous system to react quickly. If you stumble in the real world, this is the training that allows your leg to snap into place and save you from a fall. Perform 10 repetitions 3 times a day. You can do these while waiting for the coffee to brew or during a commercial break.